Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
As I roll away.
Happy hump day. Come on back over here.
No, okay.
All right.
Oh, no, wait. I'm going too far now. Where? That's why you can see what's on my shirt, because I'm rolling away. Yeah. How's everybody doing this Wednesday?
Yeah.
I will tell you, it hasn't been, well, as crazy.
Yeah.
You know, where other than Corey being a little sick right now, he's
yeah. So we went away for the
we're
weekend.
not like, oh my God, it's crazy, blah blah blah. I still can't believe it's like October, whatever it is. What is it? October 8th.
Years been going by fast, that's for sure.
Golly, I know.
Yeah, we went away for the weekend. I came home with a cold. Yeah, it's been giving me fits.
Yeah, not me.
Anyway,
I'm good.
Yeah, so we took our new camper on our maiden voyage this weekend.
Oh wow, we were not prepared. We had 3 days really to kind of come together.
We got back from our cruise on Monday night, and Friday morning, Lori had to head out.
Well, wait, Wednesday. So we were going this weekend, and we also we had a pickleball tournament, of course. And so I realized on Wednesday morning that I had to be in Hiawassee, Georgia at 8:30 in the morning, or 8 o'clock. I had to be checked in by 8 o'clock.
So you had to be over at your partner's house at like 6:30 or
6:15.
6:15
in the morning.
Ooh. Yeah, so she left before I was even out of bed.
Well, I mean, you got out of bed.
Unusual.
Yeah. Well, I had to be there.
Yeah. So that left me loading up the trailer. I ended up working till about noon, and went out, picked up some supplies, some things that we needed.
Well, Thursday night we kind of made a list, got everything,
we got most of our
tried
stuff
to get
together.
everything together, circled everything that he needed to make sure that he would, needed to remember and stuff.
Of course, here I am still trying to get over this back injury, and I got to load everything myself.
Yeah, well, he's been playing pickleball too, so don't let him.
Well, I played pickleball this weekend. Because I was already booked. I was already registered for the tournament.
You played last week. You played this week.
Yeah, that's completely different.
Oh, it's different.
Well, it is. It is.
Okay.
In fact, when I went to see my doctor this week, I was like, I don't understand what it is. I played pickleball.
Movement is good
for 2 hours on Sunday. And I had no pain, but set me standing in a line for 5 minutes, and it's excruciating. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but
what did she say to that? Your doctor?
She said, "Well, it's the way you're standing. It's a different body position, and that body position is what's causing your back pain." So I guess I gotta be in like a pickleball stance.
Or, you take around your hip and you kind of roll it in.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I ended up loading the truck and the trailer.
I did get him
hooking
some
everything
help,
up,
but he declined it and said, well, I got to do it myself anyway. So,
well, I mean, what was the help? The help was trying to say, okay, watch here, watch there, guidance down my driveway.
What you needed.
Which is the most difficult part. I wasn't going to have someone come over and help me load the trailer, but yeah. Anyway, got everything loaded in the trailer. Got our cooler full of ice, got, case of water, and all the stuff that we needed for this weekend, food and everything else. Got it all loaded up, hooked up the trailer. Said, all right, the first thing I got to do is I got to pull it away from the house and make a 90-degree turn down our driveway. And I had to cut down those 2 bushes that never got moved.
Well, you knew they weren't going to be moved.
Yeah. So I cut those down, we'll have to dig up the remnants and try to move them later, I guess. um, got down to the base of our driveway, had to make another 90-degree turn around the side of the hill.
Where a big
And
rock formation
yeah,
is.
there's
Yeah.
a big rock there right on the corner. And I was a little bit concerned about it because we had trouble getting up,
Hmm.
but I swung wide enough and watched the trailer and wheels tracked good. And so we got it around the corner.
You say we, you. I wasn't
got it around the
here.
corner.
Yeah.
And drove the hour and 15 minutes or so to Hiawassee.
What the heck is going on?
And
I think I just got 3 spam calls in a row.
wow,
To
it's
9
amazing
o'clock
the way
at
this
night.
goes.
Anyway.
All right. And so in that hour and 15 minutes, pulling this, 17-foot internal size trailer, like 23 feet overall. Probably, I forget what the actual weight of it is. With my Gladiator, going up and down mountains.
Well, you went
yeah,
through the national forest.
Yeah,
the,
Nantahala National Forest,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
At one point, I was going up a hill. I was getting 2 to 3 miles to the gallon, and the most I could do was 40 miles an hour. So,
Yowza.
yeah, that Gladiator is a little bit underpowered. But part of that, I think, was something that we found out once we were camped.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So we get it there and had a little bit of trouble backing it into the site because I don't have much experience backing trailers.
He doesn't listen to other people either.
I listen, but I got to have clear instructions. So
We were being clear.
But, you say, but
right. Well, whatever.
But,
it's fine.
Move this way. What's this way? I don't understand that. That doesn't help much. So
that's not what we were saying, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
It's fine. Anyway,
he does it his way. He's a grown man.
Finally got it backed into the site. Oh, that's the other thing I had to do on Friday. Had to get the backup camera installed on the trailer.
You did that Friday or Thursday?
I did that Friday. No, I did that Friday.
I was here when you were doing it.
Were you?
Yeah, because I gave you the license plate and you put that on after.
Yeah, I guess it was Friday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I had to get that installed. So that helped some. Get back into the site, start hooking everything up. And here, we're brand new to RVs. I think I've got everything I need. Pull out my water hose, go to run it over to the spigot, which is actually kind of in someone else's campsite. And my water hose isn't long enough. So I happen to have another hose that's supposed to be for my black water rinse, black tank rinse hose. It's not supposed to be used for drinking water or whatever. And well, it's never been used for the black tank rinse. So I figured, all right, I got no other choice here. If I want water, I'm going to have to hook something up. So I hooked that up.
And you didn't need a hose because there was one over. You didn't need a black water hose because there was a.
Yeah, there was one over there, but still, when you're at your own campsite, if you've got water at the site, if you've got sewer dump at your site, then of course that brings up the other issue that we ran into at this site. Site had water, site had power, site did not have a sewer dump.
Right, and we didn't realize until we got there.
Yeah, well, I kind of realized it.
Well, when we first made the reservation, we made sure that we had the full hookup or something, right? And so when we moved over, they didn't say, "Oh, hey, this is not full of whatever."
No, at that particular campground, you have the sites that are on the water that have water and power. They don't have sewer on the site.
Right.
And those sites also have places where you can tent camp. On the other side of the highway, they have full hookups,
right?
But there's no tent camping there. So that's what we ran into.
Oh, that's why.
Originally,
that's why. Okay.
Originally, we were planning to have our daughter, son-in-law, grandkids come out and camp with us. That was back in beginning of September. We had a death in the family, couldn't go and do that. And daughter and son-in-law are on the Icon right now. So
They
they
are.
are
For the first time.
So
And they were in St. Martin yesterday.
Yep, I think so.
So, and they don't have internet, so we have no idea.
Yeah,
Haven't
we
seen
got
any
no
pictures.
idea what's going on with them.
No.
So anyway, so we get everything hooked up, get power, get water. Like, all right, this is cool. Cook dinner on the grill.
Yeah.
Or on our flat top outside. That's all good.
Well, no, we went to the store first, and
we went to the store, got a few extra things.
It was kind of like, went really because once we got everything fairly.
Yeah, because you had your tournament that morning.
Yeah.
And you were kind of hanging around watching other people play.
Yeah, until you got. Well, we went to lunch and kind of got back as soon as you got there. So then you and I were setting everything up, and then we went to the store.
Yeah.
And then we came back, made dinner, and then it was like 8, 9 o'clock, and I had to be up earlier.
Yeah.
Or just as early as the day before. So.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to be checked in by 7:30 that time. Or checked it, because we started at 8. Yeah.
And so anyway, everything seemed to work okay.
Yeah.
The first day, everything was smooth, no problems.
No issue.
The bed was not ideal. That's something that you hear is that when you buy an RV, the mattress that they give you is just kind of like a placeholder.
No, we found out that first night because I went to take a shower.
Was it the first night that you went to take a shower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I didn't remember
whether
it was the first night or the second night or whatever.
It was the first one because I was trying to get, so I didn't have to worry about it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Laurie goes to take a shower and she's like, Corey, the shower's not draining. And I go over to her a little.
And the water kept going cold. And I was like, why?
Yeah, the water kept going cold. Well, we've got.
He's like, you're in there too long. I was like, I swear I'm not. And I would shut the water off while I was lathering up. I mean, like I literally was just doing the important parts. It's just so I can get in and out. And yeah.
Yeah, so we've got an on-demand water heater. So when you call hot water, it fires up and it starts heating up the water. And I guess when you shut it off, when you're trying to conserve water.
Well, there's a little switch on the.
Yeah, on the.
I didn't turn the knobs. There's a switch. You just shut it off. And
of course that shuts off the heater. And then
is that why that kept happening? Oh,
so as soon as the water stops flowing, it stops heating.
Well, I'm not doing that again. Yeah. It was gold.
So anyway, I go to the panel and our gray water tank's full. I'm like, what the heck?
And then of course you're like, you were using too much water, and I was like, no, I wasn't. And
I mean, I wasn't really paying attention, I mean, I know we ran a little bit of water. Just kind of flush out the system when we first hooked up.
Yeah.
And then she took a shower, and the next thing I know, our gray water tank's full. So the only thing I can figure is that when they were setting up the camper at the dealership, I know they filled up the freshwater tank because I realized that was full too. And then the gray water tank's full. I did not realize that had residual in it. So here we are fully parked at the campsite and we got a full gray water tank. Mm-hmm. So we can't really use the sinks, can't use the shower because we already have standing water in the shower.
I mean, I use the sinks a little, just a quick hand wash, but
Luckily we have an outside shower, so I got that set up so we could at least go out there and wash our hands or whatever.
Wash dishes or rinse dishes or
wash stuff off. But yeah, that was a bit of a challenge. I think, and of course, that means that when I drove that camper from here over to Hiawassee, I had probably 30 gallons of fresh water and close to 40 gallons of gray water.
That could be why you're going 40 miles an hour up that
And
mountain.
it could be because I mean that's 70 gallons at 8 pounds per gallon. So that's like 560 pounds.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't in the.
Yeah, you weren't.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
in the
but
Jeep.
still, that's an extra 560 pounds
right.
in the trailer.
I wouldn't. In the trailer. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
I see.
So, anyway, lesson learned.
Lots of lessons.
Of lessons learned. Lots of things that we realized after our first maiden voyage.
Well, let me just say, so the first night we go to bed, I mean, like, we didn't even take the plastic off the bed. Like,
yeah, we hadn't even taken the plastic off the mattress.
So I did that and made the bed. And, when I was packing, I said, I brought this little thin blanket. And I'm like, Corey, you want a blanket? He's like, nah, I don't want it. I'm like, I'm going to bring you one anyway, just in case. Really, it's thin. No worries. This, that, and the other. And it was really nice in the evening at night, right? It was probably 60s and the windows were open. It was really nice. Well, it went down to like 50.
Yeah, I think
49,
it was like 49 or something.
And we
overnight.
Froze our little
tushies off.
Thank you, tushies off. And
it was cold.
It was very cold.
We had a few windows open just for some ventilation.
Right, it wasn't everything.
We didn't need AC on, so
no,
and didn't want to be all locked up and closed in. So, but yeah, it was a little bit much.
Yeah. So the next day, I went to the dollar store and bought a $25 blanket, which was wonderful. It worked out really great.
But yeah, I was not comfortable on that mattress because it's like a Murphy bed, so you've got a love seat that jackknifes and folds flat, and then you've got the mattress that folds in half, top to bottom, for storage, and then you fold it out and then you lay on it.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the biggest issue was the fact that it was longer than the love seat.
Yeah.
Or
it's a little bit longer, so it's like your feet always felt like they were lower than the rest of your body.
Well, see, and there was a couple of things for you that were different than me. So for me, I didn't have a pillow under my legs, which I usually sleep with. I gave it to you, right? And so you were lifted up a little bit, but you're longer than I am. Right. So your feet were almost like off the mattress, whereas mine weren't. But since I didn't have anything to kind of prop me up, I felt like I was, like
I still felt like I was slanting down. So.
If I was on my side, I was fine. It was when I was on my back, I started feeling like I was.
So yeah, the bed in this camper is not the best. And I don't even know if replacing the mattress is going to solve that.
So let me ask you this: do you think that if it didn't slope down and it was actually level, and you didn't feel like you were sloping down, would you be able to? I mean, I didn't think it was uncomfortable per se. You didn't like the line, but for me, I was up higher.
Where that mattress folded, it was like right across my lower back.
Well, we can get a little foam thing for that, and you wouldn't feel
maybe, yeah.
But it
was right across my lower back, so it was like a hard spot. Yeah, and that was kind of uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, I was shorter, so I was not in the same spot. But I think that if we can secure that bottom, I think it will help. I think because it wasn't uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I slept on it the first night and the third night.
Yeah.
The second night, I tried to sleep on our dinette that's supposed to fold down.
Which I find we're going to have to do more research on that because that didn't seem right.
That did not seem right. Now, this is a Forest River Wildwood, and it's got a U-shaped dinette. And, of course, you take the table off and you put it level with the cushions or just below the cushions. And then you rearrange the cushions to make it into a bed. Well, the problem is that table sits on
nothing.
Very minimal supports.
Like that.
And all you got to do is roll over in the bed, and that table slides out of its supports and falls off, and then you've got a bed that's collapsing on you right in the middle.
Right. And they put it down and everything like that, and then we saw it, but it has to have some sort of support.
Yeah.
because without a support, like you have to be
I
like
mean,
50 pounds.
either that or
in
you're going to
order,
have to
yeah,
rig it yourself because uh, it was comfortable enough. I mean, I was perfectly comfortable on that sleeping surface.
There's a bug.
Oh.
There's a
But yeah,
But you had to be careful
I was
how you
concerned
moved and how you got
how
in
I
and out.
got in and out of that bed because of course
Because it was
the
like
table was
this,
right in the middle
and
of
then
it.
and then it kind of drooped when you were laying on it. I didn't tell you that because
No.
I was like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting." And like,
So I was trying not to lay on the
I know,
table itself
I know you did good.
because all you got to do is kind of just move a little bit and the thing fell out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't trust that anymore.
So he came back in the bed the next
Came
night.
back in the bed. Now we've got 2 bunks in the back in the bunkhouse.
Now, I fit perfectly in there.
She fits in them, but me, yeah, I'd have to like go sideways or something, from one left corner to the right corner.
Your feet would have to be in the corner.
Yeah, because I did not fit.
Which is fine. You could sleep like that because you sleep across the bed when I get out of it like that.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah.
But yeah, we ended up using the bunkhouse for storage.
Yeah, which worked out pretty good.
Worked out okay.
I had to keep trying to organize and make meat because he's just.
I mean, there's really not that much in the way of organized storage.
Well, we have to come up with the organization.
We have to come up with a way to organize things.
And so,
where do you put all the stuff in your pockets, your wallet, your phone, your keys, all that kind of stuff, at least for a guy. Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Thank you for telling us you're here.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking at that.
Yeah, that's
trying to get things to organize stuff. We got like basic stuff. We got paper towel holders, and we got.
That's what you got.
And I got a set of knives for the camper that all need to be pulled in and sharpened because they were crappy. Hey,
yeah. Let's see. I try when I don't have anything going on. Well, we appreciate that.
Thank
Chris
you.
said that she tries to
welcome
come
in, Scott.
Yeah, so no, we didn't have. I mean, we didn't have anything. So this was like it wasn't even a dry run. It was like, okay, now that we're in it, okay, I need this. We need this.
Yeah, it was
like drawer organizers, hooks.
We've got what 2 drawers in the kitchen.
Yeah,
and we've got a cabinet
under the sink and above the sink. And above the sink, I want to get like a little rack so I can have 2 rows of stuff. Because right now I just had to put everything like
in the bathroom. We've got a medicine cabinet and we've got a counter cabinet under the sink.
Which that worked fair.
Yeah, that worked okay.
But we needed there was ample storage in the bathroom. However, it would be good if we had racks. I mean, hooks to hang towels.
Yeah, I mean, we got no place to hang towels. Yeah, so it would be good to have like some kind of little netting system in the shower, so you could put your shampoo and your conditioner and that kind of stuff in the shower. Because otherwise, it's got a little thing, but it's not going to stay there.
It's got a little thing.
It's got a little corner shelf or something. It's not going to stay there. And then all the little things that you need. Luckily,
things you don't even think about, really.
I mean,
until you're in it.
When we go cruising, I've got my little zip up pack that's got all my charging cables and charging bricks in it. And I always bring that when we cruise.
There was ample spots
luckily there were enough USB-A and USB-C ports in the camper that I could pull cables out of my Jeep.
Yeah.
And we were able to charge our phones and stuff like that.
That worked out pretty good.
But did not bring charger for my
watch.
My watch.
So both of our watches went dead. But I have to say, because we haven't even talked about this part of it, but I have to say I was happy not having a watch or phone. Well, the phone was in my bag, but like there was no distraction. Like I was able to like play my game without worrying about my watch going off. Because in other tournaments, they text you and they're like, okay, you're in the queue, blah, blah, blah. And so this wasn't
tournament,
like that.
They didn't. Well, they did text you and tell you the results of your.
They did that after
of your match.
It was all over. Yeah.
Oh
wow! Look.
What's that?
It's from the. It's from this.
your cup is shedding.
I'm molting.
Molting.
But
yeah, so that was definitely a learning experience.
What else? Let's see.
We didn't have any spices to cook with. So that's the main reason that we went to the grocery store. Was to get spices.
And I brought just like plastic utensils and like I just just grabbed stuff that we had here, napkins and plastic cup, like everything. Nothing was like like
good stuff. Yeah. It was all just.
And then he made a steak, and we're like, well, he did bring knives, so we were good with that.
Awesome.
Yay!
Congrats, Chris.
Wave to the cheaper.
Yep.
It's like that, actually.
So yeah, we had to get spices. That was okay. But
we didn't have like a little table like to put outside.
Yeah, outside.
So if we wanted to eat outside, there was a picnic table, but like we were missing that. 2016 Wrangler 48. Wow. That's a great deal.
No doubt. Wrangler's that's what Laurie's got is a Wrangler.
I do. I do like the 2-door better than the 4-door.
Well.
I don't like that I can't turn on a dime. Stick shift. Yeah, well, I can't drive a stick shift. Not in the mountains. I could do it a little bit, but I'm not. But anyway, so what I'm trying to think what else was like oh my god, we need to have this.
Well, we did get like
ride it well, Chris, ride it well. Bug spray. Yeah. We didn't even use it.
We never used it. Luckily,
but we have it now.
But now we have it.
We do.
We've got a little mini fridge in our outdoor kitchen that we never used.
Did you shut it off?
It doesn't need to be shut off.
Oh, okay.
It's only on when we're on power.
I will say that we were able to fill up our fridge.
Yeah, we got our fridge filled up, and eventually it got cold and actually got too cold and started freezing some stuff.
Yeah, I put it too high, but
it's it's one of these 12-volt RV refrigerators. It doesn't recirculate air very well.
But for the most part, everything
gets real cold.
Yeah, everything really went well, other than freezing our butts off.
Yeah,
and needing some organization. We did, but well, we didn't realize it would get that cold either, and the blankets we had were very thin.
They were, yeah.
And I don't want a blanket. I was like, well, I'm going to give you a blanket, but it still wasn't enough. And then we went the next day when I went back because he decided not to sleep in the bed, to sleep on the table. See how that works. So I had to get another sheet set. So that he would have something to put his little hiney on.
Yeah.
But
that didn't work very well. But anyway, so you had your tournament on Saturday. You had
Friday.
You had Friday.
Friday was the gender doubles.
Yep.
And Saturday was mixed doubles.
Yep.
And Sunday was your gender doubles.
Yep. So Saturday. Or Friday, you ended up getting a bronze medal.
Mm-hmm. We didn't play that well as a team. I think it came down to points, and we took it. But so there wasn't a lot of teams, so we played everybody twice.
Yeah.
And we ended up. I was like, did I just hear my partner's name? I'm like, did I just hear my partner's name? And then of course I heard my name, and I was like, wait a minute, what? And so I was shocked that we won bronze. I was like, oh, we lost. We didn't do any good, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, you played what, 6 games or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many did you win?
1.
Only 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
1 was close, and then we ended up losing at the end. Just
okay.
And then 1 we were cheated on, twice in one game, and then we couldn't let it go, and so
got in your
yeah.
head.
Oh,
and you
bad.
couldn't finish.
It was bad.
And this was your first pickleball tournament where the mixed doubles, we weren't playing together.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the first time that Corey and I did not play. Is pickleball easier or harder than regular tennis?
It is a lot easier than
I was thinking
tennis.
about that because I played tennis in high school, and let me tell you what, I love pickleball because you don't have to be amazing, and you don't have to run all over the court. Like.
Yeah, I mean, pickleball is like mini sprints. At most you're running like 10 feet.
Maybe because you don't have to run all the way up.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't even have
It's a
to
process.
necessarily be that.
Yeah.
Do sprints, but it's very short movements because I mean it's what 20 by 44.
Yeah.
Is the size
so just
of the
starting
court.
out, I think it's
I
think it's easier. Yes.
It's a lot easier to learn.
The most important
much
thing,
more approachable.
Yeah.
Because I don't have. I mean, I played tennis one summer when I was a teenager. That's it. I don't have a racket sports background.
I think the most important thing to remember when you play pickleball, especially if you're middle-aged or older, is stretch, because a lot of injuries happen because people don't stretch.
Yeah.
And so if you just kind of stretch, because your knees will hurt if you don't stretch your calves or or your ankle and stuff like that. So
I mean, you no matter what, you're using muscles that you're not used to using.
Correct. So if you stretch, I think that helps.
Stretching will help
keep injuries
avoid
to a
injuries.
Mm-hmm.
You're still going to be sore though, depending on how hard you play and how addicted you get. It's like
just remember
the famous meme in pickleball is
vanilla.
One more
rocky
game.
Road.
One more game.
One more game. Yeah.
One more game.
Yeah. And everyone's like, all right, one more.
Yeah.
But,
so.
We love it.
It's addictive. It really is. I mean, we've been playing a year and a half now, almost.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
And we'll play as much as we can.
We do everything we can to try to get better.
Yeah. And so my partner on Friday what asked me on how Corey felt about me playing with somebody else. And I was like,
cheating on me with another guy.
I know, but he was very supportive. He was.
Yeah. So you guys played, I think, really well together.
Better, yeah. I think it's better for us for now to
to
get better and learn to play differently.
Yeah, we got to learn how to play together.
We'll get there.
Learn to play with other people, and then we'll come back and learn to play together.
Right. I think that is something that we can work towards. But so anyway, say that again. What'd you say about my mixed partner?
I said you guys played really well together. Yeah. I mean, your partner is like a little
Mr. Lightning or something.
Yeah, like a little like a little Tasmanian devil. It's like zing 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 zing.
Yes,
all over the place.
So I had to calm him down. We had 2 safe words.
Safe words.
Yeah, well, that's how I said it, because you need to keep that humor, and we had our attitudes were good, and we were happy, and and all that. But so for me, he's like, oh, because I was like, we have one major weakness together, and he goes, and I said, otherwise we have lots of strengths, and he's like, okay, what? And I was like, well, we have to calm down. And he goes, okay, well, how can I help you? I was like, okay, this is a great partner already. He's like, okay, what can I do to help you? And I said, well, I think maybe just tell me to breathe. And he goes, I can do that. I tell my wife to breathe all the time. That word's my vocabulary. I said, okay, great. And he goes, well, what about for me? And I go, I'm just going to say Xanax for like the promise of Xanax. and so that worked, because after the first 3 plays, I looked at him. His name is Terry. I looked at Terry and I went, okay, Lori needs to settle down. And he goes, yes. And I said, okay. And then after that, like the jitters were gone or whatever. And we did really well. And It was like that first game, because I'm used to losing a lot of games. So
Yeah.
that first game we won, and I'm like, I was like, I think I was myself. I may have said it, I don't even know. And I'm like, oh my God, we won the first game. All right, okay, good. And then we went, and I was like, oh my God, we won another game. Like, I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, that's it. You know, like stop, just thinking about, oh my God, we're winning. And yeah, we just kept winning. Hello, Cherry.
Hey, Destination Fun, welcome in.
And so I ended up winning gold with my mixed partner.
And how many games did you guys play?
6. We played everybody once.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of people in that bracket.
A lot of people in that bracket. And how many games did you win?
5.
5. All right.
And the one that we lost 9-11 because it was 2-11 win by 1. So yeah.
Awesome. So, and got gold. Took home gold. That's a pretty decent first outing with a new partner.
It was Terry's first tournament ever.
His first tournament,
and what was I saying? I was going to say something about that. But I didn't even, when somebody would say something, I didn't want to tell him that him and I haven't really played a lot together either. We tried to, but the whole month of September, he had family commitments that he couldn't play a lot in the beginning, and I had commitments from the middle to the end. And so we played a handful of times, but we took a lesson together to kind of work that out. Yeah. And he was taking some lessons to kind of, and the people that he was taking lessons from know how I play too. So they were kind of trying to help it out. And from what I understand, one of the coaches was like, look, Lori's done this before. And so just let her kind of, take charge and just follow her lead. And, I'm very good at calling timeouts. I'm very good at, coming up, at least suggesting strategies and, like what maybe we can do together and stuff. And so, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And so actually, so that was Saturday. On Sunday, I had my men's doubles.
Yep. Sunday you played.
I played, and my partner, we had never played in a tournament together before. It was his first tournament.
Well, and you have been out for like 6 weeks.
And I've been out for 6 weeks. Yeah. I mean,
so
in the past
haven't been able to
6
play
weeks,
together.
I've played maybe 6 games. 6 games, not 6 times. Twice I played. Once was last Thursday. I played 3 games, and then once was
that Sunday.
Sunday about
where you were hurting the next
2
day,
weeks. 2 weeks after I hurt my back, and I thought, well, I'm feeling pretty good today. Let me go out and play pickleball.
Yeah, and he went backwards.
And that did not do me well. So anyway, I'm still coming back. I'm still trying to get my mobility back where it should be. But I will say this.
Okay, go ahead.
I will say this. I played 6 games in 2 hours on Sunday, and I had 0 pain while I was playing. And I had 0 repercussions from that play.
That's great.
But put me in a line standing for 5 minutes, and my hip's going to be hurting.
You can't do it.
I can't do it. Standing around, it hurts. So but
you got to move.
So I got to move. Yeah.
And I think you guys played pretty good together.
We played pretty good together. Not as well as I had hoped.
Well,
but
you're rusty.
But I'm rusty. Yeah. I'm just coming back to playing again. We ended up winning 2 out of the 6 games, which
it's better than I did on Friday.
2 of the games that we lost were really close. We could have won them, and then 2 of the games we just got completely crushed. But the first game that we played, we beat the team that ended up getting the gold.
Yeah, and that is a great feeling.
We were the only team that beat the gold medal team.
Yay!
So that's something good. So the team that beat you, where did they end up?
They were not.
They were not in the medal.
No, they were not.
Okay.
And when we played them, I was like, okay. You got a lefty and a righty, and they're stacking. And I was like, oh, these guys are going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
They were not. And then the team that took silver, we beat 11-4.
Wow.
And I was like, I didn't realize that they were doing as good as they were doing.
Yeah.
But so.
I mean, the first time we played the gold medal team, I mean,
you guys beat them pretty
we
good
beat
too,
them
eh?
fairly easily. I mean, it was a close game, but it didn't seem that difficult.
Who's
second game they just crushed us.
George is done playing with pickleball. Who's cruising this month?
We are not cruising this month. We're cruising next month.
He's asking everybody here. Who's cruising?
Yeah.
We're cruising in November.
Yeah. First Princess cruise.
So not prepared for that.
No.
So,
but I think they've got pickleball.
They did not have pickleball on the Reflection.
Yeah, there was no pickleball on the Reflection.
Didn't play for a whole
Didn't have
week.
Any room for a pickleball court. But anyway, so we spent the day Sunday. Ended up coming back.
They probably heard me because of my mic.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a mic on. So.
It's my birthday cruise, George. You're supposed to come. You've been to the last two, right? Wasn't he at the last two?
April 2026. Well, he was not on the.
They came with us twice. Oh, it was my 50th.
Yeah, he did come with us.
What was the other one? Yeah, he did on the New Amsterdam.
60 days till MSC Seashore.
Ooh,
nice. All right, look at that. Sun Princess has a basketball and pickleball court on its sports deck. Cool. Yay. Can't wait. Yeah, George, we will miss you guys because
I know
that is for the past 2 years.
I know it's tradition now, George. I don't know.
Yeah, they were with us.
You should see if there's any last minute deals on the Sun Princess.
Yeah.
Leaves on my birthday at Fort Lauderdale. It
will be our first Princess cruise.
And
we just she just pulled up this fake Facebook post. What Condé Nast said that Sun Princess is the best mega cruise ship of 2025, something like that. Like, okay, I don't know much about it. I haven't even watched any videos about the Sun Princess yet. So,
gotta go this way.
All right, you're leaving your mic, so
I am just for a second. I'll be back.
Well, at least she's leaving her mic. Excuse me. Yeah, so Friday night was the only night that we actually used our grill. We ended up eating out Saturday for lunch, and then Saturday night I think we just kind of hung out, didn't do a whole lot. We ate some charcuterie or something like that. Sunday we ended up going out for dinner. I think that was what we did. Got up Monday. We're finally able to empty our gray water tank, and headed back home, and our black water tank, and dump the fresh water as well. Got everything hooked up. Pulling out of the site was no problem. Kind of learned how to get everything done, and all the kind of stuff that we need to do for that. Ended up dropping Laria off on the way home so that she could pick up her Jeep that she left at a friend's house, or her partner, from Friday morning. And so I ended up driving our travel trailer back to the house by myself. And I was kind of planning on waiting for her to get back, just to try to have her assistance to park it. But I managed to make that turn at the lower part of our driveway with no problem. Just figured out how to swing it wide enough and get up the hill. And once I got up to the top of the hill, somehow in one go, I backed it up straight next to the house, exactly where I had it before, and was able to drop everything, and it was good to go. So got the trailer parked next to the house again, got it stabilized, leveled out, and then we got everything unloaded from this weekend, and it's all pretty much ready to go. Now we've got a whole list of things that we need to get to make this trailer life more livable, I guess. We're looking at getting storage for the spices in our outdoor kitchen, storage or drawer organizers for our two little kitchen drawers. So you got to kind of organize it somehow, or else you just have piles of crap in there. And bags to organize things like all our water hoses and water connection stuff. A bag for all of our electrical stuff.
So what did I miss? Catch me up.
I'm just talking about we got the trailer back home, how I parked it, no problem. And then getting the what's up? All right, George says be sure to get sun covers for your tires. Yeah, that's something I've been looking at.
Oh, what is that? That's something different. Oh, you just hit a button.
I guess so. All right.
What are you talking about? Just stuff that we need?
I'm just talking about stuff that we need to get.
And feel free to tell us if you have any experience with that, because
I went to check my tire pressure on the trailer tires on Friday before I left, and I realized that they were, they're supposed to be at 80 pounds, 80 psi, and I was at like 65 on both of them. So I pull out my little tire inflator and hook it up, and it's just sitting there for like 15-20 minutes trying to get one tire up to 80 psi. It was ridiculous. It took forever. So, and that's plugged in. If we're out at a campsite, I got no place to plug in the power. So looking at getting something to resolve that. And then, just general storage. We've got like storage bins that came with it.
We have two
with the trailer, and that's good for like bedding and
which I have to
sheets
pull.
and
I have
stuff
to
like
pull
that.
that stuff out.
Yeah.
And we got home. We had to go to work, and so like we left everything in there, and then
everything in the trailer.
And then we just kind of grabbed the stuff that we needed, and I'm like, okay, we need to go back in there, and that was part of the problem, like because I need to clean it and all that too.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean,
this weekend, and then today I was told, hey, we've got plans to go to Biltmore on Sunday. I was like, okay. Yeah. Well, Saturday all day I'm gonna do everything I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. And so.
Yeah, we may not have a video for this Saturday.
And
because
speaking
I've got nothing made.
So while we were camping, Corey's like, I need a thumbnail for today.
Yeah.
And so I sat there with my iPad, which isn't the easiest. And I was like, okay, here, this is what you got. Here's your thumbnail. And so then we uploaded it and it was showing. And then we tried to like post it on social media, and it was posted his big head. Yeah. And it was just showing his big head. And I was like, oh, well.
I don't think it was even up by the time the spotlight aired.
Probably not, but
so it goes.
And, we're doing the best we can. We're at least getting
I mean, we haven't been home on a weekend in a month.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend will be.
And I will say we didn't get any footage of our play, which was too bad because I played really well with my partner, so I would have liked to have seen some of that. But
we got no footage. That particular pickleball court, it's amazing pickleball courts. How many do they have? Like 16?
14.
14? I mean, they're amazing pickleball courts. But yeah, there's no place to put a camera.
Kevin said you should get one of those things that just on the top
Clips
of the
on the
fence.
fence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I've seen some of those.
yeah,
but
yeah. But
anyway,
all right,
did
we're
get
trying to get away from pickleball for you guys.
I did get some video of
You got some video of the camper
and me hooking things up and talking about what I went through and a little bit of stuff like that, and then hooking up and leaving. But so maybe we'll have.
And I did mention that we
that.
were trying. I said we should try and do another. There is no weekend for us to do it, so we're gonna where I was actually thinking would be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or something. But I don't know, because otherwise that in another month or so, we're gonna have to winterize it, and then that's it, and then we only have that one chance. But there's no weekends to do it. I don't know when.
I don't think we're going to get a chance to take that camper out again until Helen,
unless we do it next weekend. But again, it's just kind of sticking it in, So it's, there's so much going on.
So much going on, and
I know.
And every weekend that we go away is a weekend that I'm not editing, and the whole purpose of this was that to allow me to actually be able to edit while we're camping. But I haven't had a chance to set that system up because I just haven't had the time to do it.
Oh man, well, we should have brought it this weekend.
Well, I had all the stuff this weekend. We just didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we've got free weekends before Helen, but
it gets cold.
But it gets cold here, so before long we're going to have to winterize the camper.
We won't be able to camp past December unless we go south and leave it. November. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Because once it starts to freeze, we've got to have antifreeze in all the water lines, and that's about all there is to it. So won't be able to do much for it.
We're not that bad, Sherry. We're bad, but not that bad.
Yeah, George, I've got my trailer came pre-wired for a camera that goes at the top of the back of the trailer, and I got that plugged in, and it works pretty good. I also have side cameras that go with it, but I haven't had a chance to install those yet. So all of that stuff definitely helps.
And a ladder. We don't have a ladder.
Yeah, we don't have a ladder yet, but that's.
So
we'll get eventually.
It's a process, and you guys are gonna kind of see it firsthand.
Yeah, I was planning on. I kept putting off installing the stuff in the travel trailer because I was going to shoot videos of how I installed this stuff, and then it got to the point where it's like, well, geez, I don't have time. I just got to get this stuff installed, because I got to take this trailer out. And
so we were home Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we were gone again for the weekend. And so that's why.
And with a new employee that I'm training in the middle of training, that's definitely
keeps you busy.
Kept me busy.
Yeah. So anyway. We're looking forward to Helen too.
Yeah, we've already got a spot reserved in Helen.
We do.
We're not too far from PK Adventure Travel.
We're kind of like diagonal across from them, or at least according to the map. Who knows what it really looks like?
Really looks like. Yeah, that's one thing that I learned going into this campground.
What'd you learn?
I look at the map and it's like, okay, well, our spot is actually angled this way. When it's actually angled this way, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go past this spot, do a U-turn, come back, and then back into the site. And so that's my plan. I'm going down and I'm coming back, and I'm looking at the site, and it's like, no, that site's going the other way, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to go out and back and then come straight in. It's like, jeez.
Yeah.
Why don't they do their maps better at these campgrounds?
Because they just do it quick and cheap. So George said, yeah, it's a what is it? Landslide.
It's a
Landside
landslide boat to
to
pour
be-
your money
yeah,
into. Yep.
Yeah.
Just ask me. Yeah. There are so many things you can pour money into on a travel trailer.
There's money you can pour in everything.
Yeah.
And Sherry,
Sherry said we will miss you at the hotel this year.
Well, if we're not too far
Well,
away, and I don't
probably.
know how far we are, but we are
I don't know how
definitely
far
going to at
away
least
we are.
try to be social. and
Yeah,
hang
we're
out.
definitely going to try to be social. I mean, Building 7 is a lot of fun in Helen.
Yeah, but staying up until 3 a.m, drinking all night,
Yeah,
probably not going to do that.
Roddy.
Yeah. But you guys want to come and hang out with us, you're more than welcome to hang out and drink with us all night.
Yeah. I might even bring a keg of beer. I don't know.
Oh, well, that's not fair. Where are you going to leave it? Bring it at the campsite? Everyone's
It'll
going
be
to
at the
party at the
campsite.
campsite.
Party at
with
the
a big
campsite.
keg of beer. Oh, that's cruel.
Well,
Hmm.
I think Ryan and Mel will enjoy it.
Probably.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to call it a night with that.
Okay. Hope you feel better.
Yep. Hopefully by next week. I mean, I came home from...
Can they see that you have that in my head?
What?
That?
No.
Oh, okay.
My
He put the
cursor
mouse cursor in my
was
head.
on her face. Yeah. And
Yeah.
she's like, can they see that? No, they can't see my mouse cursor. But anyway, yeah, I came home from
I don't know
the
what I was
last
about to
cruise
say.
from Celebrity Reflection.
Sick. He had COVID.
Kind of sick. No.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, that was last
not
year.
Reflection. That was Beyond.
Beyond last
And
year.
then
I
this
came home
time
when
he
I
was
had
a little
COVID.
cruddy.
This time I was a little cruddy, came back,
Yeah.
felt better. And then this weekend, it got worse and was in my head. And now it's in my chest. And it's like, yeah. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Me too. Because I don't want to get sick. Keep your
But,
germs to
yeah.
yourself. He was coughing earlier. I looked at him. I go,
Sleeping on the couch.
please remember to cover your mouth. like talking to my granddaughter. Cover your mouth when you cough.
Yep. All right, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody for coming out
Thank you
and
for
hanging
coming
with
out.
us. Thank you, Sherry.
hanging out
I'll
with
tell
us
him because
tonight.
I don't think he saw, but Sherry said feel better too.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the best part. Go back there, Tommy.
Maybe next week we'll talk about come up with a name for our travel trailer.
Oh yeah, help us come up with a name for our travel trailer.
Boiled
oregano. I told him to have tea tonight with honey. I had basil and mint. It's my favorite part.
Guys.
See you on the next time.
Bye.